Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Golden here, back with yet another new video. So, today, we are back on Worldbox doing yet another Battle Royale. This time, it is a Middle East Battle Royale. Now, for those of you who are unaware of how our Battle Royale series works, let me give you a really quick breakdown. Pretty much, we have a world typically made by someone like this one was, so I'll link the world down below. But we have a world, we put a bunch of people or like civilizations on it, and then basically we just let those civilizations battle it out until there is one left standing. So, there's a few rules here before we get into it. One, if your country dies, you can come back. If there is a revolution, specifically in like a village that used to belong to you, or like in that general vicinity, that country returns, right? So even if they died and got eliminated, they can return via revolution. Two, if it's taking too long, aka like an hour, hour and a half, there are points where we will just have every nation declare war on everyone and turn off revolutions. That way we can get to just one winner and finally figure it out. Sometimes we have to do that, and not all the time. And yeah, pretty much, I don't have any ability to interfere with the world. The world is going to be how it is, and you just pretty much whoever wins, wins. Last country standing wins. And yeah, without further ado, we're going to jump right into it. Let's go. So here we are. The current nations, before we start, the nations that are going to be competing are, I actually have it written down too because I don't want to forget. Egypt, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Oman, Yemen, Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Syria, Turkey, and Georgia. Those are all the nations that are going to be involved. I could not get every single, Middle East country in this Battle Royale, so my apologies. But yeah, let me know right before we start, who do you have winning this? Let me know down in the comments down below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, once you're done watching it, leave a like and hit the subscribe button. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into it. We're going to go 4 speed, just so we can speed things up a little bit. But we should see some conflict early, honestly, because of all... this is all connected by land, pretty much. There is no water really blocking it off, which is not a first, but pretty close to a first. A lot of the time we don't see early conflict, but that might be different here. But yeah, so early on you're seeing... So Kuwait, I try to balance it out population-wise. I try to give every nation about 10 people, but some, for some reason, just didn't. Like, Saudi Arabia, I think, absorbed some of Kuwait's. Which is unfortunate, but I'm not really going to interfere, right? That's just how it goes. You make do with what you got. And yeah, as events happen, I will be calling it out. If I miss anything, it will be in the top left. So keep an eye out up here. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get on in here. We are at 4 speed. Let me show you the world laws really quick. We have hunger, we have old age, we have animal spawn, animal babies, and pretty much everything besides angry villagers and the 100 people rule, because no one likes a population cap. Also, this world is absolutely massive. I'm zoomed all the way out. That's the only way I can really see this. If I try to zoom in like even a little bit, can't see it all, which is like a first. What is going on with my mic? Why is it so quiet? There we go. Okay, that's a lot better. All right, fantastic. Yeah, okay, so Saudi Arabia absorbed way too many of Kuwait's people. We're gonna put more people in Kuwait. Like, I know I said I wasn't, but like, this is unfair to Kuwait. How's Iraq looking? Okay, I saw they were struggling early with population, so I want to make sure they were alright. But they figured it out, which is huge. Okay. Early on, not really seeing a whole lot. Just a little bit of, like, domain expansion. Which is to be expected. This is pretty much how it always goes. I will say, Georgia and Turkey pretty much boxed in here with Syria right here. Until they get boats, they really can't do anything unless they go to war with Syria. Which they might, actually. That would not surprise me. At all. I'm gonna turn my mic up. That would not surprise me at all. Does this help? No. Okay, whatever. I don't know why the mic is being stupid, but it is. Alas. Oh, man. Okay, the villages. I thought those were kingdoms. I was like, uh-oh. I gotta rename stuff. Okay, Kuwait might just be screwed. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking rough for them. They only had 12 people. Everyone else is already in, like, the 30s, 40s. Some are in the 50s. Oman as well. Also struggling a little bit. Oh, man, Oman is struggling. Egypt, by the way. I really like this spot for Egypt because they have pretty much this entire, like, all of, what's it called? It's not the Horn of Africa, but it does lead to the Horn. But, you know, just this whole African coast, pretty much for them. That's just theirs to take, if they really want to go for it. We may see the rise of the Egyptian Empire yet again. Speaking of, they just established a new village. Also, I don't know why there's ice. I'm going to heat this up because there should not be ice. Obviously, we are in the Middle East. I don't want to heat it up like too much. I don't know how much it can heat it. That's the thing. Like, I don't know how much. Okay, I don't know if I can even change it. Whatever. Who are we liking so far early? I think, well, one, I think Egypt, just because they have all this land. But Saudi Arabia doing a really good job at expanding. Yemen also. I think they got really lucky because of this area. Having a lot of grass and all that, which means a lot more resources, a lot like, it's more fruitful, right? Like, people are able to live there a lot easier. I think Saudi Arabia also kind of got that benefit right here. You can even see it a little bit with like Pakistan and Afghanistan. You're seeing those where they have that. The little green patches are helping them out big time. Man, there is a lot of ice over here, though. Holy fucking shit. And we are still in a point of expansion. We haven't even gotten our first war yet. That is actually surprising to me. Yeah, there are no wars going on right now. That is actually very surprising. We have our first three nations over 100 pop. I don't know exactly when that happened because I was not like really looking at the population numbers. But we have Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and Pakistan all over 100 by like pretty large amounts. Also, Oman has caught up a little bit population-wise. They've expanded. Kuwait is screwed. They're already running out of land to potentially even expand to. And they just got boxed in. So unless Kuwait gets into some wars and wins, looks like Kuwait might not have a very strong chance at, really have a real opportunity here. Also, I just noticed this. Yemen starting to settle the southern coast of this African coastline. Obviously, they don't have all of Africa, so hence why it's like this. Egypt just made a new village. Rahena, I think is what that was. Very nice, very nice. Still waiting on our first war. Still waiting. There's been about 8 minutes since recording started, about 6 minutes since we got into the simulation. So, a little bit of time, but hey, we've seen a lot of expansion. First war is going to be crazy. I don't know who it's going to be. I feel like if you are anyone, you should try and take over Kuwait or Georgia, which, by the way, I didn't realize Georgia and Turkey were struggling so bad. But they are just in hell right here. So, that's unfortunate. I might connect this area just a little bit. Not like a whole lot, but just like add a little bit of land. You know, add a little bit of land. I know that's not actually like that, but, you know, fuck it. Okay. Well, Georgia immediately was like, mine! Mine, I claim it. Also, to all the geography nerds, I know Georgia's more up like here. But, like, Turkey kind of already got built, and then a village settled here. Or not village, New Kingdom was here, and I'm like, well, the closest one would be Georgia. So I just made it Georgia. Oh, shit, first war, Pakistan, Iraq. Oh, wow, that's actually a big war, too. I don't know how this... Oh, okay, so Iraq settled here, and I guess Pakistan probably didn't like that too much. So they're going to war over that right now. And yeah, so they just took that. Is Pakistan at war with anyone else? Oh, shit. Okay, no. Egypt is at war with Afghanistan, though. That just happened. That is such a weird war. That is so far away. Oh, that's why. Afghanistan settled down here. And again, Egypt was like, yo, not fucking cool. That's our shit. So now there's a war going on there. Also... Pakistan getting kind of their ass kicked early here by Iraq. They just lost. I don't think that was their capital, but that was a big city for them. That was their most populated city. They just lost. They're trying to take it back right now, but they're losing that battle. Yep. Ooh, oh man, Iraq might take their village back. They do. Okay, Pakistan already pushed to just 2 villages. Also, Afghanistan lost their village, Islas or whatever. However you pronounce that. Lost that to Egypt. They did just settle a new village, though. I think. Wait, no. Who is that? Oh, that's Iraq. Oh, Iraq made this village down here, Midran. They made that. Okay. Pakistan, by the way, I just noticed. They took another part of Iraq. So this is actually like a full-on war going on right now. Holy shit. Actually, Iraq is kind of getting fucked up. Iraq and Pakistan are kind of like trading blows now. I really like this move by Iraq, though, having this village all the way out here, because, like, there's no way Pakistan gets there. Syria now going to war with Turkey. That's going to be Turkey dead. I think that's going to kill Turkey. I don't think they have the population to compete with Syria. I think just locationally it's bad. Pakistan now gains the upper hand on Iraq. Now we're getting into a point where it's kind of chaos. Let me slow it down a little bit so I can actually keep up. Saudi Arabia declared war on Jordan. That's a big war. And who... Oh, okay, there was another war. But no, Turkey got their... king killed by Syria. Iraq take back the village they lost to Pakistan. Pakistan retake that northern village though of Iraq. The Saudi Arabia and Jordan now going into war. Saudi Arabia might lose a village here. Let me see, is that their capital? It is. They just lost their capital to Jordan. Jordan now about actually exactly double the population of Saudi Arabia. Syria about to take out Turkey. Turkey is eliminated. Let me write that down. Just a little. Let me just put an X right there. Turkey's eliminated, which means Syria is done with that. Like, Georgia and Syria, I guess, went to war there. So, nice. Turkey's dead right now. So, if you pick Turkey as it stands right now, they're out. They might come back, though. Never know. Jordan, by the way, fighting Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia down to just one village. Is there another war? Oh my god, Oman and I missed this one. Oman and Kuwait are at war with one another. Oman's gonna win that. Kuwait looking like they're on the brink of elimination here. 5% of that village has been eliminated. They are... Oh man, Oman. Oman eliminates Kuwait. Kuwait, next one down. We have 2 eliminations early on. Yemen going to war with Egypt. That's a big war. Jordan going to war with Saudi Arabia. Again, massive, not massive conflict, but that could easily eliminate Saudi Arabia. Also, Iraq, I didn't even realize Pakistan made such a strong push. They also went to war with Iran. That was a death blow to Iraq. But Iran and Pakistan are at war with Iraq, and Iraq has been eliminated, I think. No, wait, that's right. They have this village all the way here in Africa. So, Iran and Pakistan pretty much have functionally eliminated Iraq. Just Iraq has one final village of 6 people here, which is pretty much completely safe. No one's getting there. Saudi Arabia, by the way, has 2 villages remaining against Jordan. They are in a massive conflict. Jordan is about to eliminate Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, dead. Saudi Arabia has been eliminated. That is, I believe, 3 countries down. And there are still 4 wars going on between Pakistan and Iraq. That I forgot that was going on. I thought that ended because my brain was like, oh yeah, Iraq's eliminated. No, it isn't. Obviously, Iran and Iraq. Egypt and Afghanistan. I forgot about that conflict. And Yemen and Egypt. That Yemen-Egypt conflict is huge. Yemen looks like they might win this, by the way. Like this match between those two. Egypt losing that southern village of theirs right here. Yemen is gonna take it. Okay, yeah, Egypt down to 2 villages, and they're about to lose their capital, Al Fawa. And they do, down to just 1. It's Rihanna. Last village standing for Egypt against a Yemen that is extremely strong right now. Yemen has eliminated them. Also, Iraq got eliminated. Iran took out Iraq. I just noticed that. Iraq got eliminated, and Egypt. Egypt was looking like a really strong contender there for a while, but Yemen just had the numbers, and once they got a foothold down here in the coast, it was pretty much over for Egypt, it looks like. Yemen and Jordan right now, the 2 biggest nations by far on the map. But, with that being said, you do have to always worry about a potential uprising. Right now, it's pretty safe, but never say never. There are no wars going on right now, so we are going to go back to speeding this up so I can, you know, try and keep up a little bit. And we have our first alliance, the Union of Deadly, which is between... Hold on, let me go see this. Oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Which is between Afghanistan, Pakistan, Syria, and Georgia. Wow. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty good combo. Trying to double check my list, make sure I'm not missing anybody. All right. I'm gonna speed this up to 5. Syria declares war on Jordan, which, by the way, I think that just like, yeah, Jordan's basically at war with not the entire world, but Pakistan, Afghanistan, Syria, and Georgia are all going to war with Jordan. And you know what's crazy? I think Jordan could pull this off. If they get early wins, they could actually win this war. But the longer it goes, I think the less in favor of Jordan it goes. But they are going to take a village of Syria's early. That pushes Syria to just 1 village. Also, Oman! I just noticed. Oman and Iran are at war. Oh, no. Syria takes back their village that they just lost. Jordan, engaged in a conflict. They're about to lose another village here. Their capital, Abbi, is going to be taken. Syria now has control over 2 of their biggest villages. The Jordan wasn't able to take their capital back. Getting pushed back fast here. Syria making some big strides, making some big gains. Oman, by the way, getting close to eliminating Iran. I just realized this. Iran only has 3 villages left, counting the one in Africa. Jordan getting pushed to just their coastal cities right now, but they are about to retake a village, and they will, but they do lose one right along here. In the meantime, during this fight, Jordan pretty much is, I think it's over for them right now. Unless they peace out, it's pretty much over for Jordan. Oh my god, wait! Yemen just went to war with Oman. Oh! Oh no. Also, Jordan just got destroyed. Which is crazy, because Jordan looked like such a strong contender. But now they're gone. Syria takes over their land. Yemen going to war with Oman. Oman down to just one village. Just like that, they had this entire coast. They had this entire area all to themselves. And Oman, after starting just a few too many conflicts or getting involved in some, has been eliminated. Oman is out. Now, I do say out. They are not officially eliminated. They could come back. But as it stands, they are out. And we are down to just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nations standing. Let me double check that I only have 6 on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I do. Fantastic. Want to make sure I didn't miss any. All right. And now we are back at peace. Holy shit. Yemen has borderline like half the world under their control. The only thing they have to worry about is instability. But as long as they can stay stable, they will be probably the victors. It's right between them and Syria right now. Everyone else is fighting for third. And now we wait. And Afghanistan has gone to war with Yemen. Why would you do that? Afghanistan was the one that declared the war, meaning they felt confident. That's why. I forgot that they had an alliance with everybody. So it literally is the entire world versus Yemen. This could end right now. If Yemen wins this, the video ends. If Yemen loses, we have 4 super kingdoms. Iran just lost their village here in Africa. However, Yemen did just lose their village right next to Afghanistan. Syria also pushing, making some strides here. Early on, Syria really is going to be their best bet early on here. We can see so many numbers, by the way, here. Look at this. You see all these banners? Those are all basically platoons. There is a massive conflict happening right here. Like, let's just look at this. I don't know what's going to be lost elsewhere, but I just want to see this. It is actually just like a mass fight. There's a massive skirmish there. Oh man, Syria's about to take another thing from Yemen though. Another village gone. Afghanistan takes it. Oh shit, but Syria losing some pop. They were at like 400. They're at 300 now. The more Yemen is able to hold on to these like villages or retake them, the less likely it is that these nations win. Yemen is at 1,000 pop right now. Like if you are Syria and this alliance, you have to go. Like now. You cannot be playing around. Afghanistan is taking note and saying, okay, let's go. Syria, though, losing some of their big footholds. They are pushed into a divided set here. They're pushed into just being on their own, kind of. They have lost so much. Afghanistan, though, coming in clutch where Syria is lacking. Afghanistan's just wiping out all of these Yemeni villages. Oh, Yemen's taking some of it back right now. But, yeah, wow, Afghanistan really coming in clutch here. Oh man. Yemen. What is happening, buddy? It looks like they just basically got pushed into Africa and they have not been able to regain much. There they go, re-pushing through. Trying to land some troops here, retake some of these villages that they've lost. They are, Syria, really in a dangerous spot. They only have 2 villages right now. While Yemen is pushing back, they are retaking that land that they lost to Afghanistan. And they might just retake this village too. No, they don't. Oh, wait, actually, there's been like a tug of war right here in Yedirik. And they do take it back. However, Afghanistan, it's like a tug of war between these two. Afghanistan and Yemen, really just going back and forth here. And Afghanistan, literally just this area, I think is flip-flopped. This one village of Azyot, I think is flip-flopped like 6 times. And now the upper hand is 100% in Afghanistan, that group's favor. However, they did just peace out with Yemen, which means Yemen gets to live another day. However, Afghanistan has gotten so much stronger and Syria, and vice versa, has gotten so much weaker. Syria was at like 500 pop. Now they're at 150 because they lost pretty much all their villages down here and Afghanistan took them back. It took them for themselves. All that shows me was that Afghanistan was right to have declared that war though, which is insane. Because that looked like a death wish for them. Okay, that union, by the way, that alliance just got dissolved. Which could be really bad. Alright, Iran has declared war with Syria. This is actually a very important war because neither of these nations really have a shot as it currently stands. So the winner of this has a lot of hope. Georgia just declared war on Syria. Syria's done. I think Syria's done. Pakistan declared war on Iran. Oh shit, don't do that. So I think Iran and Syria are both dead. Oh man. Although Iran and Pakistan aren't that dissimilar in size. If Iran can take one of these two... Who the fuck... Oh, shit! Afghanistan just lost... So Saudi Arabia is back, by the way. So let me de-X them off. Because Saudi Arabia just rebelled against Afghanistan. That's not great. That's in the middle of Afghanistan, too. Iran takes part of Syria's territory. Pakistan takes Iran's capital. Iran and Syria both push to just one village left. Afghanistan also fighting Saudi Arabia right now. Oh, fuck. Syria's eliminated. Syria goes down. They got eliminated by Iran. That's rough. Iran now fighting Pakistan. Pakistan's probably going to beat down Afghanistan, taking Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia might get re-eliminated. Iran might get eliminated here by Pakistan. What is happening? Yemen's at war with Afghanistan. Holy fuck, I need to slow this down. Yemen taking these coastal villages right now. Afghanistan, I think it's going to be like a death by 1,000 paper cuts type issue. Yemen just kind of pushing through here. Pakistan, by the way, absolutely grown, not into a behemoth, but into a pretty notable size here. Afghanistan trying to hold on for dear life, pretty much. Gotta eliminate Saudi Arabia here if you want to have a shot. I mean, you really do. They have one village left. That should go their way. The issue is Yemen breathing down their neck, and that's going to make it really difficult for them to focus on Saudi Arabia. They do take out Saudi Arabia, so Saudi Arabia does get re-eliminated. Sorry, Saudi Arabia. My apologies. But, like, Yemen is just now the much stronger opponent, you know? Afghanistan has a lot of upward... They're facing an uphill battle. That's what I was trying to say. Jesus Christ. Yemen just absolutely bulldozing them. Look at this. You don't see a single gray banner in this vicinity. It's all blue. They're just bulldozing. I mean, genuinely, I think Afghanistan might die here. Finally, Afghanistan is getting some troops out here, but they're getting eliminated immediately. They do take this village. They do take one of their coastal villages back. However, now their kingdom is splintered, and we could be seeing the fall of Afghanistan here very quickly. Afghanistan just getting dog-walked right now by Yemen. And they're trying. I'll give Afghanistan their credit. They are giving effort, but they are just not able to hold on, it feels like. It feels like every move Yemen has made right now is the right one. They're just conquering these villages, very strategically too. They're just sending in mass amounts of troops at a time. And, like, they're not spreading themselves too thin. Yemen has to only take 3 villages and Afghanistan will be eliminated. Pakistan declares war on Georgia. So, this is a pretty major conflict. Right now, it looks like Yemen should probably win. But Pakistan and Georgia could still be a major role. Or, like, major thing. Georgia takes a village. Now it's a pretty balanced fight. Pakistan still has the lead. Yemen, by the way, pushes Afghanistan to 2 villages. And it looks like they might just conquer them entirely. Afghanistan, 1 village left. And Afghanistan is eliminated. So we are now left with, let me double check and make sure that my math is right, 3 villages. You have Pakistan, Yemen, and Georgia. I forgot to eliminate Iran on my paper, so let me do that. So we're going to let this conflict play out between Pakistan and Georgia. But when this conflict ends, we are turning off revolution. So if a revolution has to happen, it has to happen before this conflict ends. Yemen, it seems possible. It does seem possible. However, it's getting close. It's getting tight. Will a revolution happen in Yemen? Or will it be Pakistan versus Yemen for the finals? Georgia, pushed to just 1 village left. And it looks like it's probably going to be Pakistan versus Yemen. Looks like Georgia's about to get eliminated here. Oh shit. It's getting close, actually. It's coming down to the wire here. Georgia gets eliminated. That means we are turning off. Actually, how close was this? I'll let one nation come back. We'll make it a 3-way race. We'll let it be a 3-way race. If this doesn't happen very quickly, though, then we're ending. I'm giving it a minute. Exactly a minute. So at the 32-minute mark on my video, in my raw recording, I'm turning it off. If it doesn't happen by then. There we go. Who would that? That's Egypt, in my opinion. I think that'd be Egypt. And we are now turning off revolts. Because guess what? We're just gonna... Whoops. Don't do that. Please, God. Revolts are gone. What we are going to do now, because it's way more fun to me, is just make everyone hate each other. Pakistan, Yemen, Egypt. One of these 3 is winning. Who will it be? Let me know in the comments. My money's still on Yemen. But it would not surprise me if Pakistan wins. The only one that would legitimately shock me is Egypt. We have some good conflict going on. Egypt already down to just 2 villages, though. Pakistan and Yemen, though, battling it out. Pakistan is making some strong pushes here. It's a pretty good tug-of-war battle going on right now between them and Egypt. Not Egypt, Yemen, my bad. And I think Egypt is kind of helping out Pakistan in a sense. However, Egypt is dead. So now it's just Pakistan versus Yemen. One of those two's winning. Who will it be? Pakistan gets split in half. That is never good. And Yemen now just kind of pushing through this area. I mean, I don't know if I said Pakistan. Yemen pushing through this area into Pakistan. I don't know if I misspoke there. So who knows. But yeah, it's looking like Yemen's going to sweep here. Yemen just got so strong by the end of that. Just they won enough wars to where they built up such a high population. And yeah, it just seems super unlikely here for that Pakistan has even a chance in hell. Yemen takes another village. Pakistan pushed to just a few left here. About 7 villages left for Pakistan. Make it 6 after this one goes. 6 villages. Oh, wait, actually, there's one up there. My bad. Now it's... Hold the fuck up. Why were these all hidden? These were hidden villages. I didn't know they had all these. My bad. God damn it, I keep pressing double escape. I mean, Yemen just has 4 times the population of Pakistan. It's over. I think it's pretty safe to say Yemen wins. There is no peace outs. You cannot do that. It's ending right here, right now. Pakistan is gonna be left with just 4 villages. Now we're gonna zoom in here. Watch as they go down one by one. First off, Anido, gone. 3 remain. Still trying to fight. Pakistan not giving up just yet, but it's pretty much over. Make it 2 villages. Oh, maybe not. Hold. Oh, make it 2. Make it 1. Yemen are gonna be your champs of the Middle East Battle Royale. They have absolutely dominated. And I don't think they ever even lost their starting village. Yemen are your Middle East Battle Royale champs. Congratulations, Yemen. You did it. We're so proud of you for winning the Middle East Battle Royale. Shout out Yemen. In this case, I don't know if they do fuck shit IRL. I don't pay enough attention. But shout out Yemen in this one instance. And yeah, that'll do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, as always, smash the like button and consider subscribing for more content like this. The whole plan is hopefully every other week, or hopefully every week. By minimum, every other week, there will be new videos coming out. So go subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell so you're notified of when I upload. Also, go check out my second channel, which is just me playing a bunch of games with my buddies. Would greatly appreciate any and all support there. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. Love y'all, and have an amazing rest of your day. Until next time, peace out, everybody. Bye.